everyone, this is Mike Ciunci of Keller Williams Real Estate. If you've purchased a home through me in the past 10 years, most likely you know my good friend here, Nick Fratini. Nick is the branch manager at GMH Mortgage right here in Westchester. And as you may know, for the first time in many years, mortgage rates are on the rise. So, from an expert in the field, I'm going to have Nick share some insight on the rate increase and how it impacts today's home buyer. Today, the current interest rate stands roughly about 4.25%. And approximately 3 months ago, we were at around 3.5%. So, Nick, what kind of financial impact does that have on a home buyer? And what is your advice on purchasing a home today as opposed to waiting a year from now?
Well, it's a great question, Mike, and obviously it's a question that we get a lot right now. Is with the rates rising, how does it really affect somebody? And it directly correlates to someone's monthly payment. For example, if somebody has a $300,000 loan, it may change their payment by roughly $125 to $150 a month, which in turn, over a year period, you're talking $1,500. But really, over the life of the loan, if someone was to stay in that loan, it could be a $40,000 to $50,000 amount of a difference in terms of what they're paying the whole time. So. As far as the timing, rates are on the rise, but the good news is they're still historically at close to all-time low levels. So it's still a great time to buy, but it's definitely important to kind of get out there and start looking while rates are still at that lower level. Sometimes it's better to get out there now instead of thinking that maybe you don't have enough saved up to be able to do it. It's worth talking to a mortgage professional to really see what you're able to accomplish with what you have at the moment, and with this rate environment, you want to take advantage as quickly as you can.
That's really good insight, Nick, so thanks for that. So on the contrasting side, this affects the seller as well. If interest rates continue to go up, a buyer has less buying power, which over time negatively impacts home values. So the moral of the story is this: whether you're a buyer or you're a seller in the market, take advantage of today's historically low rates before it exponentially impacts the market. Okay? Thanks for your business, guys, and always remember, who you work with matters.